All right, collective, let's get into a reading. So I have everything you need in the comment section or description box. I've got my tarot course, my manifestation workshops, one-on-one sessions, personal readings. I've got my Pinterest, my Patreon, if you want to see these first. I also have my Instagram. I've got everything down there. I think I have Goodreads too, if you want to keep up with what I'm reading. All right, let's see. Some of you are attached to a lover who has a tendency of being like obsessive. They have obsessive behavior. This could be someone you were friends with, someone where there was just kind of like a little acquaintanceship type of thing. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of you, this person isn't really thinking about you. I think this reading has more to do with you. It has more to do with you needing to see that there could have been someone in the past or someone you've recently dealt with where this person was not able to give you what you deserved. And I feel that you could have been really disappointed by this person. Not only just disappointed by them, but disappointed by the fact that it didn't work out. I do see that this could have been someone that you were meant to meet in this lifetime. I see that this person respects you. They see you as someone who's really abundant, someone who does the work, and that's the reason you are so abundant. So this person does see you in good eyes, but I don't feel that this person was good to you in the way where they treated you like you were loved. You never really felt very loved or valued or seen by this person. And some of you have always asked why. Why did this person not want me? Why did this person not love me? Why did this person not pick me? And we're about to we're about to get into it. One, this person couldn't give you what you deserved. So when you needed to feel valued, they didn't know how. Maybe that's when their insecurity would come in. When you needed someone to show up for you, maybe they didn't know how. There was things that you needed in a relationship. They didn't know how to do that for you. And I think a lot of you, this person triggered you into healing wounds and things that you needed to recognize that you didn't want to recognize. Now, I am seeing that there was wounds and issues that blocked movement forward here. One of the issues is that you guys were on different pages. Another issue could be is that you needed to focus on yourself and go through a spiritual transformation. You needed to transform as a person, as an individual. If you would have stayed with this person, or if the universe would have kept this person in your life, you would have been very lonely. Those would have been days where you had a lot of grief. And here's the thing, some of you are going to put down below, I done had those days, Danielle. I was in grief because we were separated. Imagine if you would have been with this person and felt even more lonely. Because they're showing me that if you would have been with this person, you would have been even more lonely. That they actually saved you from someone who was never going to be there for you. Open, honest, loving, caring. And some of you are going to put down below, well, I got glimmers of that. Okay, just because you got a glimmer of it doesn't mean that you got to fully indulge and fully invest in this person and them invest in you. There was always something missing, and there's a reason for that. It also pushed you to a place for you to fully awaken to what you want and for you to get the courage to take leaps towards it. So because of this person, you changed. They saved you. This person could be feeling really lonely. Again, this person could be thinking about you and they could feel like you're a hell of a person. They respect you. They admire you. But this person, I don't think necessarily wants to be with you. This person could be wanting to tell you how they feel and how they view this relationship, but they feel like you don't care about them. So this could be someone who wants to come in and talk to you, but I don't think that they want to be with you. I think this is just recognition that they never meant to hurt you, but they also knew that they weren't going to make you fully happy. Well, instead of having a conversation, they could have acted in a way that showed their true character at that moment. Maybe there were things that they needed to learn or things that they needed to go through for them to understand how to handle that better. There is recognition here, though, that you both see that you guys don't want the same things. So if you're not there yet, here in the future, you're going to see that you guys are on different pages and that you don't want the same things. But they are wanting to come towards you and have a conversation with you. So what do they want to talk about? And then I want to get to more into, they want to talk about how loving and giving you were and how they're sorry that they could have hurt you in an ending. And that they understand if you don't want to talk to them, if you don't like them, if you can't stand them. But they also want you to know that they felt that if they would have continued to mess with you, they would have been leading you on, and they didn't want to do that. So in their mind, it was only a matter of time before you got hurt. It was inevitable. They didn't mean to hurt you, but they are recognizing that they did hurt you. They are recognizing that they disappointed you, and the ending could have really dropped you to your knees and even made you feel cold, bitter, vicious, malicious. It could have made you feel emotions that are fair. It's fair for you to feel that way, but they could be recognizing that they're the reason you feel that way. Again, you needing to recognize that this was a huge disappointment, but it would have been even more of a disappointment if you would have gotten to a place where you were counting on this person, where you thought this person was in your corner or had your back. Yeah. A lot of you are going to be manifesting something new, something different. But you could be recognizing that you're not necessarily completing a cycle. Some of you, this person was to teach you that you have the tendency to accept the same thing over and over again, but you expect more each time. So some of you have the tendency to date people who are kind of the same. You date people who don't give you as much and you give more. There's a lesson in that. That is a cycle. You have to get to a point where you look at someone at face value, not what they promise to give you, not what they think that they can give you, not what they want to give you. What are they actually giving you? What are they actually bringing to the table? So someone can say, hey, listen, I'm going to bring 3 pizzas tonight. But if they don't bring 3 pizzas, we're all going to starve because we were depending on you to be a person of your word. I think what you're recognizing is that you have the tendency to attract the same person over and over again, but in a different body. Now, again, this person's going to come back and maybe want to have a conversation about, hey, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to do A, B, C, or D. I'm really sorry. I know you can't stand me no more. I know you might not really like me anymore, and you might have emotions towards me that I didn't want you to have, but that's fair. But I think you're taking accountability around the fact that you could have tried to manifest something or make something work that should have never worked. This could be you seeing clear as day someone's not good for you, but you going, okay, but I can work with it. I know they're not good for me. I know that they don't love me the way I want to be loved, but you know what? I can work with it. It's fine. No, you cannot work with it. If someone's not treating you the way you want to be treated, if someone's not valuing you and saying, hey, I respect you and I love you and I want to make you better, no, you should not settle for it. And that's something that you're recognizing. And because you're learning that lesson, it's like light bulb. All of it's going to change for you now. And that's the reason this person isn't coming back to get back together. Because even if they were, you wouldn't get back with them because you were a different person. So you're getting truth and clarity around the fact that maybe you've always expected people to give you more than what they're willing to give, and you're not doing that anymore. What are you going to give me? I'm going to say if that's enough or not. It isn't enough. I'm out. I don't care if you like it. I don't care. That's where you're at. You're no longer giving the other people the advantage or the say because it's your life. You get to decide what you want to put yourself in and what you don't. This person can have this person can have an issue with processing their emotions, being able to understand what they're feeling and then express what they're feeling. And that could have been another reason why you and this person was not able to be together, because they were not able to process their emotions, express their emotions, and they were unavailable in every sense of the word, unavailable. I feel like this person's wishing that they could go back in the past and change the way that they showed up. They feel like this person really does like you. But again, this person knows that they're not what's best for you. I've been wanting to build with you, and I want to become the person that you've always wanted. But I'm admitting to myself that I've been doubting this all along. Here's the thing. If someone's constantly doubting, yeah, I'm in love with this person, but it's only a matter of time before they leave me. Yeah, I'm in love with this person, but I'm doubting if this is really meant to be. that doubt is going to have you seeing things in the relationship that's maybe not there. You might be like, oh my God, this is a red flag. Is it a red flag? Or are your senses heightened and you're looking for a red flag? So if this person is doubting and has doubted all along, that doubt is their own insecurity. They can't come confident in this relationship because they're not confident, and you can't work with that. So I do think this person's going to come in and want to talk to you, but I think that you need to recognize that they might want to come in and build something, but they might not be what's best for you. Yeah, they have the tendency to run, and you could be helping them see that. You could be helping them heal the sides of them that sabotage, run, the sides of them that's not honest with themselves. But they're helping you heal the side of you that felt so strongly for them and couldn't let go. You're recognizing that you can feel strongly for someone, but if it's not mutual, if they don't respect you, if they're not willing to bring in action and words that they mean, then it's nothing more than that. It's just a strong connection. Again, this person's going to come in and say that they want to build with you, or that they wish they could have built with you. And that's kind of them speaking in between the lines. They're saying, I wish I could have built with you, because they still want to build with you. But deep down, they know that they're not best for you. And deep down, you know that they're not meant for you. You know that they have the tendency to run, to sabotage, to lie to themselves, and then want to gaslight you and make you believe the lie that they told themselves. It's not your problem that they lie to themselves. It's not your problem that they're not confident enough to give this everything. It is your problem that you feel so disappointed that you're missing out on something when you're not missing out on anything. You're missing out on someone who would give you whiplash, who would make you cry because one day you're good enough and the next day you're not. Again, that's their internal battles. And I think this is just a reading about you recognizing that it's time for you to make a final decision about this person. Is this the person that you would classify as the love of your life? And if so, why do you think the universe is giving you someone who is giving you whiplash? Why do you think the universe feels that you deserve someone to be called the love of your life that gives you whiplash, that's unavailable, that's indecisive, that's unsure? Okay? And again, if that's the case, I think what you're going to see is that this person isn't the love of your life, that this person has a lot of red flags, and that you're okay with trusting in this situation, but you can't trust for the both of you. I feel that this relationship was destined to come into your life for you to get a different view and vision on love, what you want, and where you're going. When this person comes in, you need to take it slow with them. So if they want to be friends, if they want to chat, if they want to hang out, you need to take it slow with them and really view them as who they are, not who you want them to be. View them as who they're coming towards you as, not who you want them to come towards you as. Don't look at someone and go, oh, they called me, they text me, they think I'm the love of their life, they want everything with me. Is that what it is? Or do they have something on their heart, on their chest that they want to say to you? Do they just want to be friends with you? Did they miss you? Don't assume that you know what's going to happen until this person lets it be known. Take it slow with this person. Recognize that there are red flags. Recognize that they're going to give you a little bit of wishy-washy behavior. And that's because you deserve more. And that's a red flag within itself, okay? Everything's going to unfold in divine timing. So they're saying as long as you're patient, you're going to be able to see this relationship clearly. After some time, you're going to see that this relationship is passionate, but it's not long lasting. Again, this person might not have enough staying power. They might not have enough desire to keep it going for the long haul, or they might just want one thing and one thing only, okay? And you're gonna have to decide whether or not you're okay with that. I do see that this person is teaching you something. I do see that this person is regretting something. But again, your intuition's gotta come in and say, okay, they regret something, but does that mean that they're my forever? Regrets help us be a better person. They help us be a better human. They teach us where we're showing up and where our behavior's crappy and where we need to change. Just because you regret something doesn't mean it's supposed to come back. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to get it back. You have to listen to your intuition and say, hey, listen, do I want to give this person a second chance? Yeah, they're longing for me. Yeah, they want to be with me, be in my life. But what does that look like? Are they capable of giving me more? Now, it's interesting how I went from they don't want to get back with you to they want to get back with you. So when this person approaches you, they might come off as like, hey, friend, how you been? Kind of like an acquaintance. But then you might find that their intentions are going to change as you guys talk or indulge in one another. So be careful of that, okay? This person might come in, want to chat about the past, and then they might get caught up in it and go, oh my God, I actually want to be with you. Do they? You have to decide whether or not this person really means what they say. Or is this just a game that they play? Do they tend to do this? Do they say one thing, do another? Come in, make promises they can't keep? You know this person better than anyone. For a lot of you, this is a reading about the fact that this person disappointed you. You need to swallow the disappointment, and you need to recognize that just because they want to come in and say, oh my God, I want to build a future with you, doesn't mean that they're capable of building a future with you. They do have the tendency to run from this connection, okay? And it's because they have a hard time processing their emotions, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they want. This person does think about you a lot at night. So this person is scared to come towards you because they're scared you're going to reject them. It's like they want you to say everything first. They want you to put everything out on the table first so they can feel safe enough to do the same. Again, this is someone who still has a lot of work they have to do on themselves. You have to decide whether or not you want to be with them as they do that work. This person, when this relationship starts to drain them, when it becomes too much to handle emotionally, mentally, they tap out, they withdraw. I want you to know that as well, okay? And if it's something here where they think about sharing their emotions and they think about it instead of doing it, that could also drain them. So know that as well. Know that that's what you're going to have to deal with if this is someone you're willing to take back. Yeah, this person's inconsistent, wanting to open up to you, not sure what it's going to get them, hoping you can forgive them, but they're scared. But I feel like deep down, you both know that this is not your forever. They know that they're not your forever, and you know they're not your forever. But it's like neither one of you really wants to let each other go because there is so much passion still here. There's still a lot of like, but I really want you. You really want me too. But wanting one another isn't going to be enough to keep it going for forever. And I think that's where these tables have turned, is you're starting to see this through different eyes. You're starting to see this, or you will hear coming up, that this relationship brought a lot of hard energy out, a lot of hard emotion, a lot of things that really made you question, well, am I lovable? Maybe I'm not. Well, no, I am. There's a reason for that. There's a reason you felt so much disappointment and grief and sadness. It's because this person shined a light on things you needed to see. But does that mean that they deserve to be back in your future? For each of you, the answer is going to be different. I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.